Hi, it's Mike at Phase 1. I haven't done a lighting video and I don't know how long, but today we're going to have a look at this. It's a little bit different. It's a brand new light from Equinox, and this is the Radiance. What's going to happen in this video is, well, I'm going to tell you about it. Then we're going to put it on in the lighting showroom, show it with smoke, without smoke. I'm going to show you how I've attached it to this pole stand as well, and we're going to see what we think of it. So, this is the Equinox Radiance. Been a lot of talk about this on the internet. Right, let me tell you, what is it? Well, it's been marketed as a centerpiece light, which, do you know what? I think it'll work very well as a centerpiece light. But as you can see, and I'll show you how I've mounted it, I've put it on a single pole and base plate situation, and I think two either side of your disco or your show would look really smart. Right, 640 watt LEDs beaming onto this 6.5 centimeter mirror ball, which then is producing loads of pin sharp beams. RGBW, so these are RGBW, so you're going to get RGBW beams and dots all over the place. The coverage on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. Now you can tell I'm reading my bit of paper, got my bit of paper down here. 160 degrees. It's a proper room filler. We took it into the lighting showroom, which we're going to do shortly and show you, and it covered the floor, the ceiling, all the walls. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But I would expect that the way the lights are hitting the mirror ball. Right, let me tell you, let's run through some of the specs. We've got these things here which they're calling 6 pixel arrays, and in them pixel arrays we've got 60.0.3 RGB SMD LEDs, and this is going to give us an eye candy effect. They're chasing in and out, and it's all pixel mapped. And do you know what? It really adds a second dimension to the light. It gives it a real nice eye candy effect. And it's not one of them lights that you look at and you're going to go, oh my God, I'm getting blinded. Definitely not, right? So I think it makes a nice eye candy effect. The room filling effect around the room is epic. The beams of light that come off of this, yeah, looks good as well. 4.8 kilo, so it's quite light, so it's going to be easy to mount. This is a plastic, like a hard plastic shell. On the back, it's got metal, but I'm going to show you the back in a minute. And the LEDs on the back, you'll see when I show you around the back in a minute, it's got metal heatsink fans to keep everything nice and cool. We've got 6 built-in programs, so you can choose the programs you want, and you can speed up and slow down them programs. It's sound to light if you want it to work in sound to light. We're going to use it in the lighting showroom in auto mode, but it will work sound to light. You can master and slave, so if you're not used to using this type of light, you could buy 2. One will become the master, the other becomes a slave, and they'll copy each other. Dead simple to do. It's also controllable with a CA8 controller, which is a little handheld unit. And I haven't got one here today, but by the time I finish doing this video, which will take me 2 days, I'll show you what I mean, and we'll show you what you can do with that little remote. Power going in is on TrueCon 1. Yes. I've questioned why that is on TrueCon 1, which is a push and twist. It's like a PowerCon, but this is a TrueCon, so it's slightly different. And a lot of the fixtures moving forward, we're going to see more and more TrueCon 1. So this is one of the first fixtures coming out on the Equinox range that's going to be on TrueCon. DMX is on 3-pin XLR, and there's 2, 9, 29 and 33 channels of DMX control that you can take from that. There's a little side panel here which you can access the different shows and all the different features of the light. That's just on the side. Is there anything else I need to tell you about? I think that's pretty much it. So we're going to take you to the back end of the light, and I'm going to show you how I attached it on, and then we're going to go and have a look at it on. Okay, coming to the back of the unit. First, let's talk about how I've attached it to this pole. The item comes with this. This is an Omega bracket. It's on a quick release, yeah, so you can take that unit off of there. And what I've done is I've attached a different clamp. Now, if you go on our website, this clamp is a CLAM, C-L-A-M 39, which is one of those, right? Very simple item. And that is a 35 to 38 mil lighting clamp. Dead simple. Seen loads of them type of thing. And that one is in black. You can get them in silver. Attach that to the 35 mil pole. Dead easy. That's how it was attached to that pole. So it comes with this but it doesn't come with this or this. Power, so this is our TrueCon in and TrueCon out. Moving around on the item, spin it around like this, right? We can see this is our control panel, which is 4 buttons, menu, up and down and enter. And this here, as you can see, like I said, convection cooled LEDs. And I think, yeah, coming right round to this side, we have got our DMX in and out on 3-pin XLR. And as I was talking earlier in the video as well, this is where we're going to put our CA8 hand controller in, which I'll show you later in the video. So, we've been having a bit of a change around at the shop, and our lighting showroom at the minute is rammed with stock. So please forgive the state of the place, but I think you'll get the idea, all right? I just wanted to show you from this side how much coverage I am getting right up to the ceiling. Right, I have got that set quite fast. Remember, you can slow it down. Right, again, sorry for the mess. I've run out of space. We're that busy. Thank you very much to all our wonderful customers. I've run out of space for stock, so it's actually ended up in here. So let me show you where the fixture is. It's right behind us there. Okay, so you can see the beam angle that we're getting is epic. It's going right round to there, right round to our dark carpet. It's showing up on there. It's not a dark room, it's not blacked out. We've got the door open, letting loads of natural light in. We are getting tons of coverage there. But remember, you can slow it down. I've got it quite fast at the minute. Let's have a look at it with a bit of smoke in the room. Right, so we've put a bit of smoke and haze in the room. We have got that really quite high, higher than possibly you'd ever have it at a disco. Imagine that's door height there. That's a door height. We've gone up really high. We're getting a massive amount of coverage. I really like the colours, pin sharp. Just going to move around a bit. So from what I'm gathered, I'm not going to go through all the programs. My videos last long enough. You can have a program where you turn the outer ring off. You could just have the mirror ball effect going. And there's several different, I think there's 6 shows built in, and you can adjust the speed on them. I've got it in auto mode. Of course, it'll do sound to light as well. And it looks great. Right, so earlier in the video, I said you can get an optional extra controller, which this is a simple little thing. And it is simple control. This is a CA8 controller, and it connects using this little 1/4-inch jack into the side of the unit. What can you do with it? Well, like I said, it's simple. You can black it out, so if you want to turn the unit off, you can flick through the different programs that's built in, and it can speed it up and slow it down. So it is very simple control, but could be quite useful. But let me tell you though, the lead that comes with a CA8 controller, I reckon it'd be about 10 meters long, so it's plenty long enough. And if you had 2 of these connected together, so if you're running Master and Slave and you had one of these plugged into one, and you press blackout, both of them would go out. So it could be quite a useful little tool, and these are available on our website, and I will put a link in the description of the video. Right then, that was the Equinox Radiance. What did I think? Well, it's certainly different. I haven't seen anything like this ever. I actually quite liked it. I thought it was room filling. I thought the spread on the mirror ball effect was epic. You couldn't get it any wider. It filled the room, without a shadow of a doubt. Do I think it's bright enough? Yeah, I do. I think most venues, it will be bright enough. If you're going to compare this to the brightness of a Helix, no, I mean a Helix is mega bright. It's a 100-watt moonflower. This is a different effect. So, bright enough? Yes, I think so. Do I like these little extra eye candy things? Yeah, I just think it adds another element to it, and I thought it worked really, really well. So, on a whole, it's a yes from Mike. Is there anything I didn't like? Well, there was a little thing. One little negative. I would have preferred if all the power and the XLR sockets had been on the back. Just so my cable management would have been a bit tidier instead of having cables coming out the bottom or out the side. But all in all, no, I'm happy. Equinox Radiance, if you want some more information, click the link in the description. It'll take you through to our website. And I should say this at the beginning of the video. If you like our videos, subscribe and like. It's Mike at Phase 1. Cheers.